This is pretty much day 2 here on my trip, and it's a hot day today. It's like I think over 30 degrees. So, and just directly in the sun. So I try to push back my plans as much as I can to be closer to sunset, hopefully cool off. But it's still hot, man. So yeah, definitely it's just gonna go up to this lookout and hopefully get a picture around sunset, around golden hour. I kind of timed it for that. I pushed my plans as much as I can not to be hiking in the middle of the day. It's just way too hot for anything. I just kind of, it's just one of those days where also like the light's so strong, the sunlight is like blinding, it's almost uncomfortable. Yeah, I know I'm complaining a lot, but yeah. Also today, I went on this trail despite the urge not to, because it's just a blue sky, no clouds, a little bit of clouds above the cliffs, but nothing interesting for a big view. If you're taking those kind of pictures, it's just a blue sky, it just sounds boring. Honestly, like, I hope something comes out of it, because it's a big hike to get into. It's 5.1 kilometers in and 5.1 out, so hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully I can get a picture today as well. I can be happy with. I did want to get another picture different from the one from yesterday, where I was at the bay, at the shoreline. Having being up on top, it's a different view, different perspective, so maybe I can get a nicer shot. It is a hot day today. So the trail that I'm on is called Sentier La Cap in Fjord Saguenay, and it leads to one of the lookouts of the the peaks by the water. Definitely, I'm looking forward to see what it looks like. This is like I said, this is a 100-kilometer fjord, so it's very long in terms of having any vantage point where you can see the most of it. But the section that I'm going to is definitely a nice view from what I can tell. Even though it's a bit of a distance to get in, might be all worthwhile. Definitely do hope that there was a bit more clouds in the sky and not a blue sky completely. Just have a bit more dynamic scene, because it's kind of, I want to shoot the whole wide vista, but I'll work with what I have. It's definitely, this is just one of those days where I want to stick to my plan, because tomorrow I might do something else, maybe either photograph wildlife, maybe do a bit of fishing. So I'm keeping it open, keeping it flexible, and today I'm sticking to the original plan that I made upon coming here. Despite the conditions, yeah, I'm gonna stick to it. Oh man, I'm dying here. Hopefully I'm past the hard bit and I can get to the flat top soon and enjoy the view. Whew, sketchy going up, so I think I'm gonna try to make it back before fully dark, because I don't want to be doing the sketchy bit in the dark. Well, I made it. It's exhausting coming up here, but definitely the view is nice. But like I said, not a single cloud in the sky, and it's just hazy. Yesterday was just much better. Maybe at the bottom is different. I don't know. It was worth checking it out. Worth the hike up here. I think I'm gonna chalk this out as a location scouting, workout, hike kind of day, And I'd rather come down while it's still light out, because in parts the trail was sketchy, so I want to come back when there's light out. So yeah, but definitely worth it. I'm gonna set up quick for a picture, even though I don't like the conditions at all, just for memory. And I think coming back here probably in the fall would be really, really nice and much cooler to hike. Yeah, way too hot today, but worth it. Good workout. After taking a few pictures of the view, they were alright, nothing worthy. A couple of crows were circling around above my head. Not sure if that was a good omen or a bad omen. I decided to switch my wide angle lens to my telephoto lens, my 400 2.8. As soon as I got set up, they were long gone, as if they knew somehow, like that I was ready to take their picture. I would have loved to have some pictures of them flying around, circling on top. It would have been nice, giving the location. So I decided to pack up after that, call it a day, and head back down. This day was pretty much not a day for photography because it was just way too hot and not a single cloud in the sky, a blue sky day. I've grown to dislike blue sky days, not necessarily for certain aspects of landscape photography, but for shooting scenic views with a large view, it's nice to have some clouds with the light. It makes it much more dynamic. But definitely today was chalked up as a day of just hiking, exploring, maybe location scouting, but not much for photography. But that's the reality of landscape photography, and if not every day is going to be an amazing day for conditions. But no worries, because the next day I had much better luck taking pictures, and stay tuned for the next video and you'll find out what happened then.